Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing a walkthrough of my $3,000 trading setup. I'm going to be going over the functionality of each and everything I own and how I use them to make things shake every morning. If you're interested, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, and make sure y'all go head over to my Instagram. The link is going to be in the bio. But yeah, without any further ado, let's get into it. Guys, so let's go ahead and just get right into it. So starting off, we have my laptop. So I trade from my laptop. It's connected to both my screens. I usually have my trading view on this screen and my topped up account on the other screen, but right now that is my Forex Factory where we're checking news. Okay, so laptop, two monitors. We have our hook or our hold. That's what's holding up our monitors. Prefer this front and side type of setup because if it was just like one long screen, which is what I'm going to upgrade to, I'm looking to just get a bigger, wide, ultra wide monitor, probably curved later in the future when it's actually more needed. But got my webcam, got low lights, got my mic, mostly for recording. Got my book. This book is worth more than everything else you see up here, right? Because this has all that information, all that good journaling, right? To actually become a profitable trader. Extension cord running through all that. That kill switch. I used to have my PS5 up here, but then I moved it to over there. But got that right there. Got my JBL headphones. Okay. Chargers, some backpacks. I have a secondary laptop just in case my actual laptop doesn't work for some reason, right? Gotta make sure we're taking advantage of the opportunities in the market. Now, nothing too crazy, right? So like, let's say we're about to take a trade and if something happens, hopefully that doesn't, and that's not the case, but we wouldn't just like start pulling out our other laptop. It would just be unnecessary. But let's just say we wake up and you know, laptop's not working, update, something like that. Then we could use the other laptop. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Mouse pad, right? What I find out is there's some tips and tricks when it comes to trading. I feel like having multiple screens is not necessary, but it makes everything more easier. For example, while trading these futures, right? MES, NQ, YM, I need to have them all up and they're not all gonna fit on the screen. So that's already reason one to have this monitor right there, right? And then reason number two is obviously just going to be to access things a lot easier and stuff like that, right? Table and chair, simple table, simple chair. I should probably upgrade this chair though, but it's getting the job done, nothing too crazy. So yeah, that's pretty much the setup. Got some stands, got some extra headphones down there as well. You can see that, but it's just some gaming headphones like I said. Got my board. This used to have my motivations and what's these words? Affirmations. So when I was first starting, I used to write, I'm a profitable trader, all those stuff like that, which is still in my journal. We could do a journal guide or a journal tour later down if y'all are interested. But I did used to write those, right? Because you gotta remember, no one's gonna believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. And just like that, this is where it's at right now. Okay, so like I said, I wanted to look to get that ultra wide and probably get a PC in the future. But the laptop is generally getting the job done because when it comes to trading, it's not really that high resource. Like it's not using that much of anything, okay? So yeah, that's the setup. And just like that, that's the setup. Nothing too crazy, right? You don't need that much to trade, guys. When it comes to trading, understanding what you're doing, having that knowledge is the most important part. These are just things to add to that, right? So make sure you get your understandings down. Make sure you're aware of what you're doing, right? That's where it all takes place. But yeah, modest little setup. Definitely gonna be making some upgrades, right, as we go along. But except for that, yeah, that's pretty much it. So like I said, make sure you just go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Drop a like. We're gonna be dropping a lot more videos coming up. A lot of talking videos, teaching videos, trade recaps, stuff like that, vlogs, right? So make sure you're tuned in. Instagram is gonna be in the description like I mentioned. And yeah, except for that, take care. Appreciate y'all watching. Peace.